Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing this. It's a complete double page spread. Can you see that? And in fact, I think I'm in shot nearly all the way through. So that's good, isn't it? So I've got a fold out thing there. We do that. That's everybody knows how to do those. But I've made this sort of like as an arrangement. And I'm thinking, what am I going to put down there? So I thought of this little thing. I'll show you how to make that, and some of these papers are on Ko-fi, such as this one, that one, and this one I've used behind there, and the one I've used for the journaling spot in here as well. That's on Ko-fi. It's probably the same one actually, but I've got a couple of those, and I've also got another one that I'm going to put on there eventually, wherever it is. In fact, I'm thinking about putting I've got other ones to put on there too that I could easily do. I think the one I made last on video with the two things on down the side that I haven't even finished, I haven't even edited yet. So or have I? Oh, I might have done. Oh, I did, yes. I've edited it, but I haven't put it on. Okay, I haven't scheduled it yet. I scheduled it. Right, okay. So, scheduled is in the UK one, isn't it? I always get confused. Right, so all these little bits in here. Okay, I've added things, I've put things. I haven't really put any words on anything, but you can always do that. Anyway, if you like the idea of this today, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. That will help other people see my video. And also, if you would please subscribe to my channel, because that does help my channel to grow. Thank you so much. Doesn't cost you anything. Okay. Right then, so without further ado, let's carry on and I'll show you how to do it. Got this piece of very nice, it's this actual this isn't my drawings, could do that quite easily actually, but tissue paper, but I have put those circles on, backed onto the double-sided tape. Okay, so what I've got here is an idea, slight idea. This page needs strengthening completely. It's obviously a very old one. And I was thinking of doing it this side, but I saw that side and I thought, well, that goes more with this side, doesn't it? So I might put it on there just to strengthen it. Okay, and then I'm going to decorate in inverted commas, both pages. So I don't even know whether I've got all my stuff up here because I've been up and downstairs with everything, but I'm going to put this down first because I'm definitely going to do this because that definitely needs strength. And why not decorate it? You can use washi tape obviously, but this is tissue. I can't even get into it. Look, it's going to be one of them. You want one of those pieces of music that go fast. I'll do this side then. We'll do this side instead. I don't think it matters which way around it goes because it's sideways on anyway, whichever way around it goes. Dog licking my foot. Fine dog, okay. He decided he wanted to go over there, now he's decided to come back. Right, okay, so I'm going to put that onto there like that, okay, and I'm going to go as far as the end there. I'm not going to take it all off, otherwise we'll lose that little bit, won't we? Okay, can you see it? Yeah, you can see that, can't you? Scissors time, yay! Hold on. Let's do that. Switch off the camera and then realise exactly where my scissors are. I was doing it, so... Right, if I cut that off... Oh dear, hold on. Let's do it this way, because I can... Yeah, I can see a bit better this way. Yeah. Way. Yeah, so if you don't know what I'm doing, I've just decided... Well, you can see through, look. Yeah, it's a bit like washi tape actually. It doesn't pull back like washi tape, but it does behave a little bit like washi tape. I'm just thinking, do I need some different scissors just because that might be a bit sticky there. Okay, just to take that edge off that. Right then, so what we're going to do, I've got ideas, a couple of ideas. I've been making envelopes. So I was thinking of sticking envelopes down, also having a fold down envelope for a correspondence. What's that? I mean, I meant a, I want these envelopes so you're able to open them. So I'm going to perhaps even spread them across. Oh, shall we? Let's see what that's made from. Right, that's not glued down, so that would be great. I was thinking putting an edge on of some sort. Handy dandy, handy dandy. That would go very well with. So I've got them on my Ko-fi if anybody wants one of those. It goes well with brown, doesn't it? I was thinking now they could do that, shape it. What about shaping it with some scissors? Let's see what scissors I've got handy. I've got those. Used them the other day for something. I've got Arabian, apparently. These are Fiskars ones. Oh, they're Fiskars too. Oh, they're kids. The kids ones, yeah, of course. You can have the kids ones. No wrong with that. Right, okay, kids ones. Oh, I like that one. That's the kids one as well. It's got a cow on it. Has that all got cows? Oh, it's different animals. This one's a cow one. That one's a birdie one. Let's have a look what else we've got. Ooh, let's have a look what else we've got then, eh? That one is another kid's one. I'm sure I've got some more of those somewhere. That one's a thing. Is that supposed to be a chicken? I can't, it doesn't look like a head. Perhaps you'll know, I don't. Oh, is this the stamps one? Oh, I've got some more. Oh, like the mini pinking ones. Oh, plain ones. Oh, that's the decollage, isn't it? I like decollage. That's for looking like a torn. Oh, what else we've got in here? I have to put all these back, you know, as well, don't I? Yeah, that's trouble. Right, okay, so that's kids's as well. And that's kids's. I've got some nice ones. Do you know what? I've not even used them much either. I've got them. I've got plenty of scissors in there. More scissors than what I thought. Right, so far I like this one. Don't I? And I like the decollage. Of course we like the decollage ones. And the pinking. So it's going to be one of those three. There's obviously on that one as well. What's that one? That one's nice. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is perhaps cut a piece of this off. I want some sort of straight pattern, don't I? But I want it to be a pattern as well at the edge. I suppose you could call it in black, couldn't you? That'd take ages. Yes, it's going to be a long project. Right then, so let's see what we've got here. I want to get one of the most colourful sides. Or shall we take this side, which is less? Come on, let's go. It doesn't matter which side. I'm going to do both. I'm not going to go too far over actually because it's only. Oh, should we do 3/4 2 centimetres ish? That's along 3/4 inches along that line there. I don't know if you can see the paper. No, you can't. The paper's actually bending up because there's no room. The dogs are wandering about across my things, and I still haven't found my paints. As my husband and me keep singing, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I still haven't found what I'm looking for exactly. Right, so I'm going to put that because this is paper. I might put it there rather than over the edge. That looks cute, won't it, along there like that. And I thought, well, if you want a plain one, then you can mess about with the. Let's see, there's the decal edge. This looks like it's torn. Oh, there's this one. I don't know how these cut. I don't know. Oh, these. I must have used that. Oh, I probably used it quickly to cut something. Which is the best cutter? Are these any good? Pinking. Shall we have those? I might do the pinking shears ones. The pinking pattern ones. These are great if you're making mini paper bags. Mini pinking shears. How about that? Yeah. Oh, you could use any of those actually because they would look cute. I do want to emphasise. I must emphasise. Right, okay, I'm moving things out of the way. I'm just going to do this a sec, then I'm going to tell you. And this is also inspired by Susie. I can't remember what her name is now. Susie something. And I watched her video, and she's such a lovely lady. She's suffered so much in her life, and she did make videos. I think she's had to give up due to health, but I do so much wish her happiness. Oh, I just there's people in there. There's just people where you just so much. But she did inspire. I mean, I did think about this before, actually, weirdly, because you know, I just realised that people, not everyone wants to comment. If you're that person, you think to yourself, "Oh, I wish you know, I want to comment, but I don't know what to say," or something like that. That's one thing, isn't it? Yeah, hold on. Oh, I thought it would come up. That's one thing. Another thing is, I'm looking for some glue. Another thing is, oh yeah, it's over there, isn't it? This is how you glue. Right, so I'm going to glue on here, and I'm going to use Carol's idea. Carol and her clouder. Thank you so much. Right, so yeah, this is what you do. Look, you glue onto paper, don't you, or magazine or thing. Right, so anybody who doesn't want or can't comment for any reason, don't worry about it. Thank you so much if you're watching. Anyway, that is amazing. If you don't know my language, you know, and you don't know how to speak English, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry. Thank you so much for watching anyway. That's amazing. I mean, you might be able to understand what I'm saying, you know. Thank you. That's not even straight, is it? But hey, I'm going to try and make a bit of a thing there, so we've got some. And do you know what else I'm going to do as well? Oh, I've got a cloth. A cloth. So let's get some cloth on there and get rid of. This is an actual cloth. I have possibly used as a dishcloth. That's just going to get that off. Okay, so that's that bit done. So we've done the edging, haven't we? I've also gathered some envelopes. Right, there's a video on my description on how to make envelopes without a maker. Yes, you just make a card, and you have to make them slightly bigger than what you want. The card's slightly bigger than what you want, because then you can fit what you want inside. Otherwise, it won't be. It'll be too small. Right, so that's a lot of things to take in there, isn't there? So I'm thanking Carol for our idea. I'm thanking people who are watching and don't comment for whatever reason. Don't worry, that's absolutely fine. So I'd like, you know, but I wish I could say to you, perhaps you might be too shy and you don't want me to say your name. So that's another thing, isn't it? But I know there are people who do like me to. Oh, I don't need that as well. So there. So where did I just put that thing I had? Oh, it's down there. Now what you're supposed to do with that, if it's got glue on it, you're supposed to fold it up and throw it away, aren't you? So that's done. And then that's done as well. So that can now go into there and deal with itself. So now we've got a nice clean piece. So thanks for that, Carol. I didn't, obviously I knew about that, but I just didn't do it myself. Just needed somebody to tell me to do it. Right, okay, so there we go. That's the so what I'm going to do now is make a page of envelopes, or a page of things to put things in. I like this one. This one's double-sided, actually digital, but it doesn't matter. You don't have digital. You can have magazine pages, everything. But if you do want to know that spot, I think it's a man who does those, and it's labels. And that is my usual thing that I use, an A4, what's those things, Paisley. And it's the neutral one. And these are fairly new things. I don't know what I got those, but they're quite faded. And they have those for the background. They were quite pretty. I don't know if you could find them on there. You might recognise that. Quite a fadey thing. So I was going to do that. And then, but you see, I'm going to make it doesn't matter if I go over there, because that's just an edge. That's just to, I don't know, edge the piece. Okay, and I've also got this which had a robin, at the side of it, and I couldn't put him anywhere where you could see his face, apart from if I might have been able to put him here, but you'd be bending down. So I put him there so you can sort of like see his eye at least. He's just hiding there shyly. So yeah, so I don't want anybody to feel forced into commenting or anything like that, but I do actually currently do reply to every single comment that I have, even if it's 9 hours later or something. So whatever. Right, I was thinking if I could get that away from there, and I could put something down here. So that could be an arrangement, couldn't it? That's rather pretty, isn't it? I was thinking that I needed loads of them. I was thinking got to make about 10, but you don't. There's only 3. And I'm thinking, what can I put here? Okay, I'm going to use this as like a tuck spot. Okay, because I've done this before in the other journal, and I put some paper in there, and I've actually copied the paper and I've used it as my leafy paper that I've put on Ko-fi. Ko-fi's my free. I suppose you could even tuck things like that in here unfinished. Right, I was thinking what I could put here. Could put something there. I know what I'm going to put here somewhere, perhaps here, all the way down there. I'm going to make an envelope, okay, and you're going to be able to write on it. Well, not you, but anybody who uses this journal, you can try. You can sort of like, I don't know, can you do that? Yeah, remotely. Try remotely. Oh, what we got up here? No, they're not thin. I'm looking for a thinnish paper. What about that? What's this? Oh, there's one from my... That's quite a nice one, isn't it? Because that's from that's on Ko-fi as well. Right, I want a piece of paper, and I suppose I can have it as long as I like, really. You don't have to have it that only goes down to there. Oh, Julia, wait a minute. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to roll, I'm going to have to roll some of it up. So what I'm going to do, see this piece of paper here, I'm going to make it so it fits somewhere along here. Okay, so we want, let's have a look, let's do this, shall we? So it's about 2.5 inches. I'm going to cut that at 2.5 inches. If you haven't got a cutter or anything, because that lady, she did, she's so lovely. She says you might not even have a, oh bless you. Bless anybody who, I'm sending my thoughts out to anybody who hasn't got the tools, they just don't want to spend the money, or they can't. I bless all of you. Okay, what I'm going to do now is it's going to be white on the back. So is that a bit boring, do you think? You think that's a bit boring? Right, this is about 90 GSM, I think. I don't know what that is in American. I can say the rest of the world metric, so we'll say American. Let's have a look. I don't know what it is in, although Beverly in Canada says she still uses inches. And, I find it easy to use inches because when I was a child, we still used inches. So I remember working in inches. I mean, I must have been, I don't know how old I was actually. I haven't even looked it up. But I don't know if I want to tell you how old I am. It's sort of like, it gives you an impression, doesn't it? Right, I think that's a bit boring, isn't it, that? I'm going to put, what I'm going to do, I know not everybody has this, but you might have something to make colour. Okay, or you might even have coffee dye or something like that. I'm going to shove a bit of this on it. So for speed, this is just for speed for video. This is why we do it, a lot of us, because we've got it. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of that on, okay, to give it a bit of a antique look. With one of these, you could have a makeup brush, how about that, or a makeup sponge or something. I've got some of these egg ones, and I've got some sort of a, I don't know if it will work on there still. No, So if you haven't got anything like that, you might be able to, you know, it's I'm trying to be, oh dear. You just forget that people might not have what you, I mean, I'd try and do, somebody did say to me once, I think it was Beverly again, she did say to me, you use what you have. Yes, I tend to use what I have. And I'm just trying to see if I can get my fingers down here to get this elusive little item. Oh, it's green. Shall we have green? Oh, we need blue really, don't we? Let's see if we've got some blue. Okay, oh yeah, blue, that'll be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, so that, as I said, was double-sided tape tissue. And I've had the tissue many years. Yeah. And that's supposed to be antique linen, not yellow. Don't know why it's got yellow. But we'll have a colourful piece. I don't know how big we're going to make this actually, because I don't think we're going to make it as big as I'm doing it. So I might have to, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I might have to do that. Cut a piece off. Anyway, we thought we'd do this, didn't we? Because we've got this on Ko-fi. And I've done it any way round, basically. So that's upside down, that's that way, that's that way, that's that way, that's that way, that's normal. And I'm going to make one of them little things to go over there, little journaling spots. So we do this. You know why you get it equal. Look, this is what you do. Logic suddenly kicks in, you know how it happens. There we go, so you get a line down there, then you go towards the line, don't you? Yeah, instead of me messing about like that, let's do it properly. There, you see, that's worked. Right, okay, so that's done. I mean, you can have it like that, and actually you could actually glue it like that, couldn't you? Should do a concertina. So it folds out like that, then we can use all of it. But logical or not? I don't know, is that not logical? Right. Oh, I just thought, how are we going to keep it from unravelling? I don't know, would that be sufficient to keep it from unravelling? Do you think if we put that there? Okay, so this is how it's going to work. Can you see that there? Oh, there's this idea as well. Oh, I might have a go at doing that in a minute. What was it? Oh, it's that. Well done. Thank you so much. You've just given me it. Right, so we want something like a little thing. Right, if you've got something like a paper clip even, or something like that, what you would need is a little gap. So if you glued this on, I would glue it around there, so you've got plenty of room for a paper clip or something. Just clip it in, or one of these, whatever. I mean, I bought these little tiny, I don't know what they are, mini bulldog clips, aren't they? That looks a bit big for that, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Have we got? Let's have a see if we've got one. Might be better off one. I want a metallic one, please. Thank you. Right. Yeah. So that's cute, but looks too big, doesn't it? That looks too big for this. So if you've got a paper clip that's not actually attached to another one, we could put that on instead, couldn't we? Okay, like that. And if you could put it somewhere like that. If you need to strengthen the paper. This is getting a bit, you know, I don't know, that's it feels alright, but did it again, immediately found it. Right, okay, so this corner I'm going to strengthen with the other piece of that, okay, so that'd be great, won't it? So I'm just going to attempt to get this off. Come on, dear. It's one of those things where you need the music. We can make it go fast. Yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm going to put that on. That's got a bend anyway, so we need to put that so it's, that would soon rip. Right. Okay, it's got a few creases in it, but I don't think it matters. Right, so now we've got that matching this, so that's fine. We'll put that, could put that something like there, couldn't we? Okay, and then hopefully we've got, I suppose you could clip it to the page if you liked as well, couldn't you? Yeah. Yeah, in fact, you could glue it down and then clip it to the page, couldn't you? Rather than making a special well for the glue. Or if you have got other projects, remember that though, that might be useful for another project if you wanted to just do it like that and then glue it to a page, so you'd have that little. I've done it before. I have done it before, so okay, so I'm going to get that off. I'm going to glue it completely to the page. I'm going to, well, I'm going to actually, oh, you want to be able to see it a bit, don't you, that? So I'm going to put it about there, so you can still put the paper clip on. Okay, and I'm going to glue it down completely, this bit, okay. Where's my thing? Here it is, look, this is what we're going to glue on. So I'm going to do it near the top there. So we've now pulled the envelope down, so we've got this little journaling spot now, haven't we? Look. Okay, and that on the other side. And that glued like that. And you can fold it how you like. You don't have to fold it like me. If you've got a special way of folding it, or you think, what on earth is that woman doing? Why is she doing it like that? There's a better way of folding it. You do your way. Okay, it's absolutely fine, and there's no reason for not doing that. Right there, so let's have a look. And I don't know what I'm doing down at the bottom yet, but I'm going to make sure that each one of these is able to be open. Okay, so and we're not interfering with any flaps. Okay, like that, so they can be there. So what I'm going to do is glue those together. Tell you what, we'll put some glue on this, and we'll do it with our stick glue as it's handy, won't we? In midair, we then won't have to use that thing, will we? Right, okay. So that will go here. Don't really want it here, just making sure that's the right side. Yeah, that's fine. Don't really want it there, do we? So there's none there actually, so that's good. Then we'll put our robin one there. Okay, making sure that's not interfering with any flaps. That's going to interfere with that one. Let's move that up there. So that won't. So if I put that about there, that won't interfere. And then I've got this space to do something else with. Sort of like here and here. So here and here, to there, to there. Okay, let's get that glued. There to here somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah, somewhere there. Right, so it's about here. We're going here. So I could move that up to there, couldn't I? That's it. Okay. Right, so I'm going to make that so it's a bit further down. About 2.5 inches there to mess about with. Yeah. Okay. Yep, 2.5, and I'm going to make something out of that there. I don't know what. I'm going to make something out of a. I thought, what am I going to tuck in there? Right, so glue in here, and glue in here, and I think glue in there. Or shall we glue just there? I don't know. It might be enough to work it as a belly band. So let's just have this glued. Let's make it into some sort of envelope belly band. Okay. So let's try that, because you might need that little bit there, might you? You might be able to do it. You might need it. I'm going to put it down to about here, somewhere. Can you see what I'm doing? That. Oh, it's even on 1. You can see what I'm doing. That's good, isn't it? As in 1, because I've got 1, 7 or 2. 2's really close. Right, does that even straight? Because that does not look straight. Okay. Right, so that will make a belly band. We'll see if we need to do anything else to it later, like make a thingy there. Before I do this bit, whatever I'm going to do, I don't know yet. I'm going to look at this. This is what I found. I found this piece of card with this very I think it's Brusho. I think I did Brusho. I might use this bit because it's all different colours. I'm no good at doing plain. Oh, it almost fits, but I don't know. I don't know whether to get rid of that bit and use this bit, because I quite like that. You're probably thinking, no, use this bit. No, that's better. No, let's not. Oh. Right, let's see how big. Right, these pages I think are about, is it 6 inches long? So would 5 inches be sufficient? You don't have to measure. You can just go. You can just sort of like decide there. You don't have to measure, but. Let's see how wide it is. No, it's 5 inches already. Yeah, I would say 4 3/4. Let's go that wide. Not even, look, it's even like that. 4 3/4. Why is that pen moving? It's deciding it's going on its travels, my pen. That's because I've been probably pushing against it somehow. Okay, and then I'm going to perhaps cut off that white there. Let's cut off the white. We don't want pure white. I like pure white when you've got when you're using a pen, and it looks like the paper's showing through, but it isn't. It's actual pen. Quite like. Let's see how far that will have. This is quite thick paper. I think it might be okay. To be somewhere down to about here. Massive journaling card, isn't it? So let's go for somewhere like here. I don't know how big that is. I'll tell you in a sec when it is. That's about 5 inches actually. Don't forget it. Mine is UK. If you haven't got A4, you don't use A4, then it'll be slightly different. A4 as in European A4 or the rest of the world A4. Right, okay. Actually, that could be a different card. Yeah. Oh, shall we wrap? Oh, yeah. I might have put my glue in there actually. Have I got it in there? Yeah, put it there. I bet it's in there. But let's round the corners. Yay. Got to round the corners, haven't you? And if you haven't got a corner rounder, then you can use a edge of something round, draw around it, and then make some pretty corners. Or you could even do something fancy, or scissors, something fancy on that corner. Yeah. Anyway, that's I think that needs to be sort of there. That'll be a fit, won't it? Oh no, I've done it around the wrong way. No, that's right. Oh, perhaps I did it too short, did I? Never mind. Anyway, you can put things in these envelopes as well. You can also have that as a journaling card, which I'm not happy because it's not flat. What you need to do is put it on something heavy. And also I need to glue that bit down there because I've seen it's not glued. Okay, straight away you need to do that. Okay. Now I've done that, let's think of something to put along there. I don't want to put in more envelopes, do I? Although I could. There, and you could do a whole page of them, couldn't you? I don't know. Well, and I've got an idea, right? So I'm using an index card, not using all of it. I'm using some. Or they could suppose do that. I suppose, yes. I suppose you could do that. Right? Let me just try something. Right, I've got an index card. I'm going to fold That's so far up like that. Okay, and then I'm going to use, let me just go there, and I'm going to use that bit. Fold that up there like that. Okay, then I'm going to cut this bit off, because we're not going to need that bit, are we? Oops. And then I'm going to cover it in a minute with some pretty paper. Can you see it at the side there? Pretty paper. I don't know how it's going to look this, but I've got an idea. And this bit's going to fold out. So that's straight. No, it's not. Is that Grandad? Is Grandad moving about? Can you hear him? It's Grandad. That's hilarious, isn't it? Right, so that can go there, and that's going to be like an extra pocket. So I'm going to cover this. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue. I'm going to do it for this bit, then I'm obviously going to do it for that bit, aren't I? I suppose you could even round the corner. Yeah, I'm going to do that afterwards. So glue on this bit, okay. Stick it on, cut it off, and then glue the other bit, and then make some rounding corner motions, alright. Rounding corner motions. Right, I'm having the butterflies the right way up. Look how pretty these are, look. This is paper I bought that's in 3 different sizes. I don't know if it's quite expensive, but I liked it because I like it when you can get really tiny patterns. I've got some tiny flowers. Right. Okay, so where's your scissors then? Here they are then. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what we can do. Bend that back. Okay, like that. That'll be fine. And then we're gonna get a piece that's gonna fit this around the corners, etc., aren't we? So which way round are we? This way. Again, there's a bit of space there, so I can use that. I suppose you could glue up the back. Glue that bit up the back if we might be able to sit. So shall we just stick that up a minute so we can sort of like see it as a pocket? Oh, I'm going to round the corners, aren't I, as well? If I can, I might not be able to with this. Or can I? We might be able to. Just bend that down. Let's just get that straight so it's... Yeah, of course we can, look, doing it like this. That's it. So that's done it. So that's now the right way up. Yeah, cute. I want that as a bendy thing. Oh, and I'm going to put some corners on here. Yay! So that's got a little pockety thing, look, and then you've got a little lifty thing there, look. How about that? So the pockety thing's there and the lifty thing's there. Right, where's my thing? Hopefully that's thick enough to do the thing here. Yeah, normally I make this in the mornings, but obviously it's the afternoon. It's Sunday. It's actually Easter day. Ha ha. There we go. We've had family round, yeah. Even taking the dog out and see one of my granddaughters. How cute. Oh, she's so pretty. She just looks like her mum. Who looks like me, by the way. Yeah, she is. She's so pretty though, she is. Right, so there we go. That's why I'm so biased, isn't it? Because she looks like me. Right, so I'm going to... Shall we put some... I don't know where to put some lined paper there to make it look like a little journaling spot. Or something. You can make a little secret note area, couldn't you? So basically I'm measuring that with my eyes and fingers. Okay, so about that much. What's that then, about 2 inches or something? It is. Oh, that's good, isn't it? So I want something like a 2-inch square, don't I? I'm not using the bendy bit, I'll use the straight bit. Will this fit underneath that? Yes, if we put it in the right place. So should we stick this down first in that case? So I'm going to stick this down as a pocket there, there and there. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. We're getting ahead of ourselves now. I can make sure that's straight. Need that to be some sort of a flush. Make sure it's not showing and it looks straight-ish. Okay. Right, okay. Yeah, you can make all sorts of little bits and bobs for these, couldn't you? Yeah, so let's put that there. And we're going to get this down and we're going to get that down flat on there. Or are we going to be able to see it? Or does it matter? I think if we put it down at the same level there, we shouldn't be able to see it, should we? Oh, no, no. See, when you put it down, it did not show, did it? But now it's actually showing. Good job we've got an adjustment room. That'll do, won't it? That'll be fine. In fact, let's have a bit of this round there. I don't know, that's actually green or something. What is it? Teal? Teal, it is teal. We'll get some water on as it's watercolour. Let's just see what colour we've got. White on here from yesterday. Another journaling spot. I didn't realise that. Another little journaling spot here. It's drying. Oh yeah, it's drying. Oh, I like the way that looks now. Yeah. Good job, we spotted that, isn't it? And that will flatten. That will flatten, or you could put a little. I suppose you could put a little circle there, couldn't you? If you wanted. Is that too thick? I found this. That's part of the thing I made on that. So it's actually printed on quite hardy card, or cardstock if you like, and that's needs to make sure we can fold that back, and I'll put it as far back as we can. I'm going to put that down, shall we? Those things you cut out of like a thumb notch, but it's a big one. So it must be something I made from that, probably on video. Know me as I do. Right, there we go. So that's now holding that down. It should be anyway. That's paper, so that's because they're both, because that's thick and that's thin. Okay. I'm knocking on doors. I've just got a very interesting package. Yeah, I decided because I can't find my paints. I bought a watercolour palette that's empty, and I've got some of the paints, and probably hopefully I'll find my paint now. But anyway, I'm going to do some. Oh dear. Because I've just look what I've got on the desk. It just happens to be these two colours. So this has to be, doesn't it? It has to be fate. And I've also got white as well over there. Ooh, got it all, haven't I, today? Right, so let's get some of these. I'm going to do some, hopefully. It's not, oh, it's actually not watercolour, is it? It's brush show, so I don't know if it's... So I'm going to do some of these shapes. because I think it needs something, doesn't it? I'm going to put the lid on when I put it on that one. Okay, so that gives it some sort of a thing, doesn't it? And hopefully at the back as well. Have I got, what's these? Are these those ones with a thin bit or thick bit? Oh, that's not that end. I mean this bit. Oh, that's got that felt tippy bit. Good. Right, where's my lines? Right, for speed you can do a ruler obviously, but for speed I'm going to do this. I'm just trying to rush now. I'm just going to make some lines. I don't know if it's actually working. Is it? Can you see? Because I can't. That's got no lines there. Look at this. My impatience has now destroyed me. Look, because now I've got to come back and it might not even be straight. Oh dear. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do now, this has got a brush hand. It's actually watercolour, so I could actually, is it watercolour? Oh no, it's Illustrator, it's not the watercolour one. I have got some aqua ones though. I'm going to go around the edge. Right, so okay, so what I'm going to do now is, okay, I've basically made it into a journaling thing, haven't I? So I could do, what you could do is actually put, that's quite nice there, isn't it? Oh yeah, could have made that a bit longer, couldn't I? But never mind. It's like a belly band, so that can go down as far as it wants. And I've got, look, sticking up. You could put all circles or hearts on these, couldn't you? Right then, so I've done it. Got little hearts on each one, yeah, from the book page, from that little book page project that was the prototype. I've taken those. Yes, that's been used for quite a bit of things actually over the last few days. Right, so I haven't got anything in the pocket in these, but you could make little cards from index cards and things like that. I think index cards would be great, wouldn't it, if you put little things from index cards and made them into journaling things. Oh, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Right, I'm going to show you quickly on the quick mark. Right then, hopefully you saw all that, because I thought myself I'll just appear again like I did with the hearts, but I didn't. So on the page we've got that background. I thought that's fine as a background because it matches some of this blue, doesn't it? Okay, and then I put that behind, and we've got obviously this which we've clipped onto the other page. So that's one of those little journaling spots, yeah, all the way down as if you like. And you can just clip that back onto the page. Can we see? You can't even see, can you? But I'm just clipping that back onto the page like this to keep that closed. Okay, and that's stuck down with glue. Okay, so then you've got these three here. stuck down that side there, which looks really nice. And in there, I think I've got a matching thing in here, haven't I? Yeah, that matches that as a journaling card. I did do the edges, but it looks a bit, perhaps I need to re-ink. Okay, that matches that as well quite well. And that would go there. I did tear that a little bit, I don't know if you saw. Did tear it because I stuck it to the side. Right, okay, this one as well with the cute, that's part of this. Okay, so we could actually put some dots or something on this, can't we? You can also add words if you like as well. I haven't added any words, but you can do that on anything you like. I mean, I usually write them actually, but anyway, I've written that. I've not written anything, I mean. Okay, and I've just found that, and I thought that'll fit in there, won't it? I know it doesn't match, but it fits. It's one of those little journaling cards are made out of. It's actually 300 GSM card, £140 card that is. And I've just gone around it, and this is quite a popular video. It's up and coming actually, so people are watching it, so that's amazing, isn't it? Right, okay, and then so if you want to see one of my popular videos, that's one of them. Right, okay, and then I've got this obviously with the space looking, looks like a Aurora Borealis a bit, doesn't it? This bit. So that's that, and then obviously that there, and that's another journey. And this is I really like this actually. I'm really pleased with this. So this was nothing to start with. It's just a blank paper bag and a cartoon paper there that was tearing due to all the that's a very old piece of paper. I found it in a pack of stuff I got once. And obviously you've got this bit at the bottom there with the journaling 2 pieces. That I didn't even realise that was a journaling bit. There you go. And that, and then, oh, I haven't got anything for the pocket, have I? What could I put in there? Right, so I found that, this is just a piece of interest. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I was going to use this for. This piece of interest. How about that? You don't have to do a journaling everything, do you? So I'll put that in there. I also found these. That's so cute, isn't it? That is a punched out butterfly with drawings on it, so doodles, and a journaling part at the back. I'll put that in there and all, can't I, like that? And all, is that local? Was it just British? I don't know. And all. Right, there you go. So that's everything on there. Okay, so quite a full page, isn't it? Oh, wow. I actually adore it now. Why you got anything for that? Oh, no, that won't fit in, would it? Oh. Well, I haven't stuck it down either, have I? Thought, oh, it's quite good. It's quite good as it is. I'm doing that. I do that sometimes. I make pockets, and I don't stick them down. And then I make the video, and I think, hold on a minute, I didn't stick that pocket down. So let's do this. Let's stick the pocket down, because you'll be saying to yourself, did she stick that pocket down? And I'll be thinking, no, I didn't stick it down. We could put a sticker in there. There you go. How about that? There we go. There's a sticker. Yeah, so you can put stickers in there. In fact, there's more than that there. Look, there's another one. Right. Okay, so that's it then. Yes, so absolutely amazing, isn't it? I'm really pleased with that. So you could do a page like that. Use the envelopes of a tuck spot. Full page, and it's flat as well. It's not really. It doesn't really stick it up. Look, that's it. Look there. So it's not too bad, is it? It's not like it's, well, I don't know, you can't, this isn't going to mouth yet. In fact, I could make that into and that would be still flat. If I wanted it completely flat, you could sit it under something and make it flat as well, couldn't you? Yeah, so let's put my lid on. Have I got my lid on my other glue? Because I'll leave that overnight and it goes all gloopy. And we don't want that, do we? Right then, so let's have a look. While we're talking, okay, move our papers. Right, if you want these papers, some of these papers are on Ko-fi. That one is. That one is. Those are. I've got several of those on Ko-fi. That's my papers. Some of these book pages. That's my paper as well. That's on Ko-fi. free or free, you don't have to, you know, but people have been giving me donations which have been very nice, very kind, particularly you know who you are. I won't mention it because I think it's not fair on everybody else, but you know who you are. Thank you so much. Okay, right, so I've got something in there now, something in there, something in there that doesn't match, but you can't see it, so it doesn't matter. Journaling spot there. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Oh, this is amazing. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at it again. It's so great, isn't it? Right, okay. Yeah, I've got the glue on. So, please give me a thumbs up. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. And that will help other people see my video. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do. That will help my channel to grow. But if you've done that already, thank you so much. And if you don't want to give me a comment, that is absolutely fine. Anyway, thanks so much and goodbye. Thank you for watching.